Okay, let's start our life. Let's start our class. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's do our zikir Ramadan. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Astaghfirullah. نسألك الجنة ونعوذ بك من النار أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أستغفر الله نسألك الجنة ونعوذ بك من النار أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أستغفر الله نسألك الجنة ونعوذ بك من النار اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا يا كريم. Okay, today is the what of Ramadan? What is the what of Ramadan today? Today is the 13th, correct? 13th of Ramadan. We are already almost halfway, right? Have you all been fasting every single day of Ramadan? Can I see a show of hands? Who has been fasting every single day in Ramadan? MashaAllah. Already almost halfway through, right? Almost halfway through already. MashaAllah. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Wow, MashaAllah. Okay, halfway through, we're almost there. But Ramadan goes by so fast. But I know when I was a child also, I don't think it's so long. That's when I was small, I was fasting, I was thinking, Ramadan is so long. But now when I'm an adult, I think Ramadan is so fast. Subhanallah. Okay. Okay, let me continue the story, our class today. Okay, let me check. Have you all prayed Subuh, Zuhur, Asar, Maghrib, Isha? Yesterday is Maghrib, Isha, Witir, and Tarawih. Today is Subuh, Zuhur, Asar. Have you all finished praying? You all pray everything already? Are you in wudu? Have you read the Quran today? Like every day you must have an amount of Quran that you read. Correct? Right, aurat must be covered. Right, try and face up, facing the Qiblat as far as you can. I know none of you, your books, your TV is different way, right? Or your laptop is different way, and it's difficult. Then nice smells, perfume, nice atar. Put an atar there. Right. And then also good manners. Okay, so I want good manners from all of you here. Okay, inshallah. Okay, let's share our dua first on putting on atar, okay? Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin al-Tayyib al-Muqayyab al-Habib al-Muqarrab wa ala آله وصحبه وبلغنا بجاهه كل مقصود ومطلب اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد الطيب المطيب الحبيب المقرب وعلى آله وصحبه وبلغنا بجاهه كل مقصود ومطلب اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الطيب المطيب الحبيب المقرب وعلى آله وصحبه وبلغنا بجاهه كل مقصود ومطلب. Okay, let's just Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In our dua, نوينا التعلم وتعليم وتذكر وتذكير والنفع والانتفاع والإفادة والاستفادة والحث على التمسك بكتاب الله وسنة رسوله صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه وسلم ودعاء إلى الهدى ودلالة على الخير ابتغاء وجه الله ومرضاته وقربه وثوابه سبحانه وتعالى مع لطف وعافية برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين آمين اللهم إنا نسألك علما لدني ومشرب صافي الهاني يا وهاب يا غني اللهم إنا نسألك علما لدني ومشرب صافي الهاني يا وهاب يا غني اللهم إنا نسألك علما لدني ومشرب صافي الهاني يا وهاب يا غني وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين. Shout out the dua down here. O Allah, we intend to learn and to teach, and to remind and to be reminded, and to benefit and to gain benefit, and to hold on to the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and to call to guidance and to point to goodness, seeking Allah's pleasure with us, His reward, and to be close to Him with gentleness and good health. O Allah, please give us knowledge from yourself, Ya Allah. You always give, Ya Allah. You are rich, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please give us knowledge from yourself, Ya Allah. You always give, Ya Allah, and you are rich, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please give us knowledge from yourself, Ya Allah. You always give, Ya Allah, and you are rich, Ya Allah. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين. Okay, I told you I'm going to tell some more stories about the Kaaba. Okay, so I tell one more story about the Kaaba, then I'll go back to Nabi Ibrahim's story. Okay, and inshallah today we will finish Nabi Ibrahim's story. Then we'll go on to another story tomorrow, inshallah. Because we've been staying in Nabi Ibrahim's story for so long. Right, mashallah. Because this story is very important. It's about the Kaaba. Right? So you must know about the Kaaba and how special is the Kaaba. And today we're going to speak about Nabi Ibrahim and what he advised his son. What was Nabi Ibrahim's advice to his son? Same thing with another Nabi that Allah also mentions, and that is Nabi Yaqub. What Nabi Yaqub also said to his son. Okay, so here, right, I also like Nabi Ibrahim's stories. They're very nice. MashaAllah. Okay, so there are two stories. Yes, two stories on. Actually, I have three stories around the Kaaba. See lah. Let me think. Okay, maybe I'll tell two stories. Okay, the first story, right, happened in the time of Sayyidina Umar radiyallahu anhu. And you all know, right, Nabi Ibrahim, when he built the Kaaba, let me ask you all, okay, who helped him build the Kaaba? And who was the one who helped him build the Kaaba when Nabi Ibrahim built the Kaaba? Who helped Nabi Ibrahim build the Kaaba? Who was the one who was there, who was handing the stones to him, so he could build the Kaaba? You all know who he was? Right? It was, of course, yes, correct. It was, of course, his beloved son, Nabi Ismail, alayhi salam. And here, very important lesson, okay? Let me put lesson here, lesson. Write down, okay, lesson. Right? Nabi Ismail helped his father do something good. And so both of them got the reward, right? So when you help, right, when we help others do good, right, right, we also get the reward. Get the reward. Okay, so Nabi Ismail, even though he was a young boy at the time, he helped his father Nabi Ibrahim build the Kaaba, and he also got the reward, and he also made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah accepted their dua. And here I want to show you all a very beautiful relationship between Nabi Ismail and Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam as father and son. Right? And one of the most beautiful things in this world is to be connected to your parents, right? To love your parents and to help your parents. That's the most beautiful thing and the most beloved thing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? To love, right? Love. Like our who is drawing on my whiteboard. To love our, I know it's accidentally, right? Not on purpose, right? To love our parents. To love our parents. Right, to love our parents. So this story happened in the time of Sayyidina Umar radiyallahu anhu. Sayyidina Umar, can I draw Sayyidina Umar? So I draw oval. Okay, Sayyidina Umar. Right, Sayyidina Umar, he's the second caliph of Islam. Right, so after Nabi Muhammad SAW passed away, right, Sayyidina Abu Bakr took over. Then after Sayyidina Abu Bakr passed away, Sayyidina Umar took over. And Sayyidina Umar was leading the people doing Hajj around and into Mecca and going around the Kaaba. And there were many people around. Many people. Right, then there was a man that came to Sayyidina Umar. Oh, what about this man? I mean, the one black, the one black. Undo. Use brown lah. Okay. There was a man that came to Sayyidina Umar and he said, Ya Amir al-Mu'minin, oh leader of the Muslims. Because they're all in ihram, right? In ihram, you don't cover the head. Okay, don't wear songkok. In ihram, don't cover the head. In ihram, you wear the ihram cloth. Like that. So he said, Ya Amirul Mu'minin, Ya Sayyidina Umar, what is going on? He said that he has carried his mother. And the mother is here. All mother. Nice. All mother. So I have carried my mother on my back all the way from our hometown. See the mother is on his back. The mother is on his back. He said, I have carried my mother on my back, walking, right, walking. From my hometown, that is quite far from Mecca, to Mecca, and then the whole of the Hajj. That means he went around the Kaaba, he went to Safa and Marwa for the Sa'i, he had gone to Arafah, he went to Muzdalifah, he went to Mina, he went to many of the places in Hajj. And he said, Ya Amir al-Mu'minin, O Sayyidina Umar, I have carried my mother on my back the entire time. So my mother can also do Hajj. Have I repaid my mother for all she has done for me? He asked Sayyidina Umar, have I repaid my poor old mother for all that she has done for me? Because I carried her wherever I went, I carried her on my back. Have I repaid her? What is the answer? What do you all think? Has this man repaid his mother for all that she has done for him? Has this man, or has the man repaid maybe half of what his mother has done for him? Or maybe the man has repaid 1/4 of what the mother has done for him. Or maybe, tell Ustazah, how much do you think the man has repaid his mother? Huh? Has the man repaid the mother anything or not? Has the man repaid the mother anything at all? 1% or 2% or 10% or 5% or 100%, or maybe he did more than his mother. Is that possible? Has he even done more than what his mother has done for him? MashaAllah. Some of you got the correct answer. Okay. He has not even paid back 1 drop of milk that his mother gave him. Not even 1 drop of milk that he drank from his mother that he has paid back. All of that he did, he carried his mother around the Kaaba 7 times. He carried his mother from Safa to Marwa. He carried his mother to Arafah. He carried his mother everywhere. Sayyidina Umar said to him, you didn't even pay back 1 tiny drop of milk, not even the tiniest pain your mother felt when she was pregnant with you. Not even the tiniest pain that your mother felt. Not even that you paid back. You can never pay back your parents. Right? You must do your very best to serve your parents. Not even a drop of milk. Not even a drop of milk you pay back. You can never pay back your parents. You can never. That's why you must treat your parents well. You owe your parents a lot. You really owe your parents a lot. Your parents spend a lot of money on you, and your parents have the house and room, and they buy things for you, and they cook for you, and they make food for you, and they do all kinds of things for you. They even bring you on a holiday, and they pay for you. Hey, your parents do a lot of things for you. They don't have to do, okay? Your parents do a lot of things for you. And yet I see some children, oh, they're so rude to their parents. They don't want that. And they whine and whine and whine. And they cry and cry and cry. And they ask for more things and ask for more things. Hey, your parents are giving you a lot of extra things, you don't have to have all of this, things that you have, okay? Your parents are giving you a lot already. Like some children, they think that is their right. My parents must buy for me this, and my parents must buy for me that, and my parents must do for this for me, and my parents must do this must do for me that. The man is so good. Yes, the man is very good. It's correct. The man is very good. He carried his mother for the whole of Hajj. Can you do that? Do you think you can ever carry your mother on your back and bring her for Hajj? Even carry her from a room to the hall, can I not? Can you carry your mother from the room to the hall? Or some people, their parents become sick and old, and they don't want to look after their parents. They don't want to look after their parents. Subhanallah, right? This man was a very good person, mashallah. He will get reward. Yes, he will get reward. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, let me show you another hadith, okay? This is my most favorite hadith also. There was one time, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was climbing up the mimbar. I told you sorry before, right? He was climbing up the mimbar. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. And then this is where his mimbar is. And he talked to the people. So there was one Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was climbing up the mimbar. And the Sahaba heard him say, I love this hadith. Right? He's at the first step, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Amin. Right? In the first step, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Amin. In the second step, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Amin. In the third step, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Amin. 3 Amins. And the Sahaba, they were right there. I know some of you heard the story before because I told you this story, right? But I love this story. I love this story. MashaAllah. The Sahaba, they were sitting in front of the mimbar, and they heard Nabi Muhammad say, Amin, Amin, Amin. And they said, Ya Rasulullah, we heard you say a very strange thing. You were going up the stairs and you kept saying, Amin, Amin, Amin. Why? Why do you do that? And he said, because when I took the first step, Jibril came to me. You all cannot see, right? But Jibril came to me. Jibril came to me. And Jibril is here, but nobody can see him. And Jibril said, Oh Muhammad, whoever goes through Ramadan, whoever goes through Ramadan, means the whole Ramadan, and is not forgiven, may Allah disgrace him. Disgrace. You know why disgrace or not? May Allah disgrace him. May Allah shame him. Who goes through the whole of Ramadan and you still have bad deeds. You still have sins. You did not ask Allah to forgive you. The whole Ramadan, what were you doing? The whole of Ramadan, you didn't ask Allah to forgive you. So Jibril say, the one who goes through the whole of Ramadan and is not forgiven, that means they never say Astaghfirullah al-Azim. They never ask Allah to forgive them. Then Jibril said, may Allah disgrace him. Say Amin. Say Amin. Amin to the dua. Say Amin, oh Muhammad. Say Amin. And then Muhammad says, Amin. People who go to Ramadan and they play around and they fool around and they don't pray and they don't read their Quran and they don't ask Allah to forgive them and they are wasting their time and they're watching nonsense videos and they are playing computer games. They are not using Ramadan well. May Allah disgrace them. Allah humiliate them. Allah bring shame to them. Right? Say Amin. And Nabi Muhammad said, Amin. Oh no. So we cannot be people who waste our Ramadan, okay? Cannot waste our Ramadan. Must use Ramadan for good things, okay? And ask Allah to forgive you. The second Amin, what's the second Amin about? The second Amin, let me make the circles bigger, okay? The second Amin, Jibril said, Oh Muhammad. Oh Muhammad. Right. If a person has one or both his parents. Has one or both parents what? Has one or both of his parents grow old. That means Allah gave the parents a long life, right? If a person has one or both of his parents grow old, but what? But he failed. Failed to what? He failed to enter into paradise. Because of them, so I explain all this, okay? Because of them, then may Allah disgrace him. Same thing. May Allah disgrace him. Say Amin. May Allah disgrace him. So, Jibril said, if somebody has one or two parents could not pass away when they were young, but they grew old. See, if you have old parents, right, when you become big people, big adults, right, your parents become old, right, you must look after your parents. And your parents are your tickets to paradise. When you look after your parents well, when they are old, right, by your parents, you will go to paradise. Right. So Jibril said, Oh Muhammad, the person who has one or two parents and their parents grow old, did not die early, but they grew old, right? But he did not look after his parents, did not serve his parents, did not help his parents. And because of that, he failed to enter into paradise because of his parents, right? He did not, because if you have old parents, right, it is a fast ticket to paradise. If you look after old parents, straight away you go paradise. Straight away can go to paradise, right? If you look after old parents. But this person had old parents, but did not look after them. So may Allah disgrace him. Say Ameen. And Nabi Muhammad said, Ameen. Ameen. May Allah disgrace people who don't look after their parents. Disgrace them. Ameen. And the last one. What was the last one, Ya Rasulullah? The last one. Jibril said, Oh Muhammad, whoever what? Whoever hears your, it means Nabi Muhammad's name and does not, D-O-E-S, doesn't salawat to you, then same thing. May Allah disgrace him. May Allah disgrace him. Say Amin. Whoever hears the name Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Easy, right? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Jibril said, Oh Muhammad, whoever hears your name and does not send salawats onto you. They don't say sallallahu alayhi wasallam. That means they did not say it. Oh, they're so stingy. Why can't they say sallallahu alayhi wasallam? So whoever hears the name Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, right, must say it straight away. Then they may Allah disgrace him. Say Amin. And Nabi Muhammad sallallahu said Amin. See the lesson here? Ramadan, must ask, cannot waste your time. Cannot play computer games. I cannot watch nonsense on the TV. It's Ramadan. If you want to watch, good nasheed or hear the Quran, right? Do good things. Or in Ramadan, help your parents. Your parents are cooking, they're preparing the food, and they're doing all kinds of things for you. Go and help them clean the house, look after your little brother or little sister, right? Help your parents. And the last one, we say salawat, right? Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Right? Ustazah always start the class with salawat, right? Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin tayyibil mutayyab. Correct? That is all salawat unto Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. MashaAllah. That is story number 7. She got a lot of stories. My number is all wrong. The story number, I think number 20 already stories, right? Okay, next story. Let me clear all my drawings. Today I'll tell a lot of stories. Okay, so I'm going super, super, super fast. There's a lot of stories. Right. MashaAllah. Story, MashaAllah. You know what is disgrace? Somebody asked what is disgrace. Disgrace means shame. Shame the person. Shame on him. Shame on the people who waste their time in Ramadan. Shame on them. Shame on the people who do not look after their parents and help them. Shame on them. And shame on the people who they don't say salawat to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know how Allah will shame them or not? Humiliate, correct? Humiliate or shame. You know how Allah will shame them? Allah will shame them by throwing them into the hellfire. That is shame. Right? Shame is not in the world, not in this dunya. No. Shame is in the next world. Allah will shame them. Shame on them. And they will be thrown by their face into the hellfire. Astaghfirullahalazim. Now, inshallah, we all will spend our time well for Ramadan. We won't waste our Ramadan, right? Always zikir, la ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Astaghfirullah. Okay? Right? And you see your parents need help, you help your parents. Yeah, don't want all this K-drama or K-pop or music or whatever. No, nasheed can, nasheed, qasida can, right? Zikir can, Quran can. Help your parents. Look after your siblings, right? Look after the fish, look after the cat, look after the terrapin, look after the hamster, right? Help your parents, okay? Help your parents. Help your family, help your sisters. Cook something for people. Give out charity. Okay, Ken. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, now we have the next story here. Okay, the next story here is about again at the Kaaba. Okay, and this story is about a man named Imam Al-Ghazali. Today is all Kaaba stories. Yay, Alhamdulillah, I like Kaaba stories. Okay, this is a story about a man, right? But it's not Imam Ghazali story yet. Okay, another story first. Let me show the story first. So here's the Kaaba. All Kaaba stories. Kaaba stories. You all have question. I will take some questions first, okay? Because sometimes if I answer question, I won't get tell my stories, okay? Okay, Karima, can you stop typing okay, because you're disturbing the chat, okay? I can't see who is talking to me on the chat. Okay, people who keep typing the same thing over and over again, can you all stop it? Right, because you're disturbing the chat. I cannot see other people doing what on the chat, okay? All right, don't keep doing that. Okay, you're disturbing the chat. Okay, all right, let me see who has questions. Okay, Maya has questions. Yes, Maya has question. What's your question, Maya?
So if the man who carried his mother all the way to her Hajj, would he be tired or did he just control?
He's very tight. Of course, very tight. He get a lot of reward. He will get a lot of reward, but it's not equals to what his mother has done for him.
It's like about Ramadan, we need to control our fast.
Yes, control. So don't complain. As some people, they are fasting. They say, I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry. What do you want your mother to do for you? Mother is control, right? What can you do? Just control until Maghrib, correct or not? You,
Yeah.
You complain. Will not make you full, right? Correct.
It's like we need to control because what our parents did for us is unpayable and priceless. But
Yes,
then we need to do good deeds,
that
but
is
then we can
true.
pay it back.
That is true. Well done, Maya. That is very true. Thank you for that. Okay, Aisha,
Sasa, what happens if our friends still want to watch K-pop and everything?
your friends, you don't watch with them lah.
No,
You
like
advise them.
like
You
what will
advise
happen to
them.
them?
If they are Muslims, you advise them. Tell them the story that I just told you about Nabi Muhammad SAW go up the mimbar and he said, Amin, Amin, Amin. Tell them about it. Tell them that Nabi Muhammad SAW, did not like people to waste their time. And on the day of judgment, right? It I will tell another story. On the day of judgment, I will draw the story, okay? Later I tell the story, but I'll tell the story later on. Right? About people who waste their time. I'll tell one more story. People who waste their time. Okay. But now I want to tell another story about Imam Ghazali. Khadijah, you have a question, Khadijah? Eh,
Ustazah, did Jibril say to Rasulullah SAW if they listen to music or like beneficial things, they get disgrace or sin?
He said that if they go through Ramadan and they are not forgiven. That's what Jibril said. If they go through Ramadan and they are not forgiven, so they are disgraced. So I gave the example of people who were listening to nonsense, right? Because if you always watch and do and play and listen to nonsense, you won't be forgiven, right? Right? Because you're always doing a lot of sins. People who are sincere to Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, they will stop it, but they know Allah does not like it. Correct or not? Allah give us Ramadan as a gift, okay? Use Ramadan well, okay? Inshallah. Okay, Abdul Qadir.
Why just now, Ustazah, why just now you unmute me?
Accidentally, unmute. Accidentally. Hey, your name is the first name. Okay, Khalil.
Ustazah,
What?
but if the mother never take care of the son properly, then give a better the son, then the son grow up and then carry her everywhere.
But the mother still gave milk,
So
right?
if the mother just abandon the son and give to somebody else, like
Then the one different lah. The one
then the
different.
son grow up, then the son question the
But the
mother.
mother still carried the son in her womb for 9 months. Still, that one cannot pay back. She still carried him in her belly for 9 months, right? Uh, so even though she didn't look after him, but she still carried him in her belly. Okay, Mikael, you got question? Then I can tell my next story. Mikael, you got question? Mikael got no question. Do you have a question, not Mikael? Never mind. Then I will tell my next story. Okay, this next story is about a man, right, who was by the Kaaba. He was sitting by the Kaaba and he fell asleep. Usually people fall asleep in the Kaaba, right? They get very good dreams. Some of them, I know of people, right? They went to Medina and they went to Medina and they fell asleep in the masjid of Nabi Muhammad SAW in Medina, and in their dreams they saw Rasulullah SAW walking around the masjid and he was rubbing the head of all the children. No, mashallah. Some people they dream in Medina, they can see Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Some people they don't have a dream. They are awake. They are sitting there in the masjid in Medina and they are awake and they can see Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam walking around and being very happy, smiling at everybody and rubbing the heads of children. Mashallah, right? Mashallah. So you see, if somebody here said that she's addicted to K-pop. Okay, if you are addicted to K-pop, right? You just tell yourself, if you want to hear Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam call you in the day of judgment to come to paradise with him, then you must protect your ears from listening to what is not good or what is haram. Okay. So tell yourself, every time I listen to K-pop or I listen to all of these things that is so sinful, right? You know, K-pop, right? They dress in a terrible way. Do you all know that? They wear, those who know about K-pop, do you know how they wear their clothes? It's so terrible, right? They show their aura. They wear super short skirts. They wear like I don't know what they wear, but it's so shameful. Correct or not? Like their clothes, I'm very shocked that sometimes I see, people who go madrasah and everything, and they listen to K-pop. These people who are in K-pop, they wear really bad things. Right? They wear really bad clothes. They wear only underpants. Ew. Right. And they're not Muslim, and they're doing all kinds of nonsense. Why do we like them? Correct or not? Why do we like them? You shouldn't like them. And tell yourself, every time you listen to them, that means you will not hear Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam on the day of judgment. Tell yourself that every single time I listen or I watch or I do all these nonsense things, it will be a block. It will be like a wall between me and Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I don't want that. I don't want that. Inshallah, I'll tell one story, inshallah, soon. But I have 5 stories to tell you already. Alamak, I have 20 more minutes. Mashallah. Faster. Okay. This next story, okay, now I must remember all the different stories I'm gonna tell you all. Okay. Now I have like so many stories in my head already that I need to tell you all. Okay. So this story, there was one of the sheikh, I forgot his name already, but he's one of the alim, imam. He was sitting by the Kaaba, and I told you, all right, if you sleep near the Kaaba or sleep in the Masjid Nabawi, you will get good dreams. MashaAllah. So inshallah, next time you go there, you just sit down and fall asleep. If you fall asleep, you might dream of Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, or you dream of amazing things. Okay. So he finished doing his tawaf, and he was sitting down and he fell asleep. He put his legs up lah, like that. Okay, he fell asleep like that. Put his arms around his legs. And he fell asleep. And he began to dream. And now this is the dream. This dream. Okay. Right? And he began to dream. In his dream, let me open his eyes. In his dream, remember that day I do the story of Ustazah Faiza? Do you all hear? Okay, that one is a made-up story, okay? But do you all hear the story I did with Ustazah Faiza? That Ustazah Faiza dream, right? She saw Sayyidah Khadijah. Do you all see this? Do you all hear that day the story, Sayyidah Khadijah story? Then she dreamt she saw Sayyidah Khadijah. Okay, so this one is a true story. That is true story. The one was done the day I made up the story. This one is true story. Okay, so the man had a dream. In his dream, he saw so many people on the Kaaba. So many, okay? So many. The Kaaba was filled with people everywhere around Masjid Haram. Everywhere, so many, hundreds of people. So many people. Right? And they were all listening to one person in the center of the circle. There was somebody like a teacher, a sheikh or a teacher in the middle of a circle. There was a huge crowd around the sheikh, a huge crowd around the sheikh. And he said, who is that? Who is that? Who is the one who is teaching by the Kaaba? Who is that? And one of the people who was there said, that is the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Nabi Muhammad was here. And they said, he is the sheikh. He is the teacher for everybody. That is Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And this person looked left and right, and he realized that the huge group of people who were gathered at the Kaaba, they were not just anybody. They were actually the imams of the Muslims. They are great imams of the Muslims. He saw Imam Ash-Shafi'i, and he saw Imam Al-Bukhari, and he saw Imam Muslim, and he saw Imam Abu Hanifa, all the great imams. And he saw Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, and he saw Imam Malik. Oh, so many imams. They were in the hundreds around the Kaaba, around Nabi Muhammad who is their teacher, right? Because they all imams, they all learn Nabi Muhammad. So many imams. Imam. So many of the great scholars of Islam. They are great scholars of Islam. And you know what they were doing? They were going to Nabi Muhammad SAW with their books because they all have written books. So for example, Imam Bukhari. I used another color lah. For example, Imam Bukhari went to Rasulullah SAW and said, Ya Rasulullah, this is my book, Sahih Bukhari. Please read my book. And Imam Bukhari showed his book to Nabi Muhammad SAW. Look, my book. I wrote a book on your hadith. Read my book. And Nabi Muhammad SAW will look at the book. He'll flip through the book and he will say, Ahsantum. Well done. Well done. Approval. The book is approved. And then another Imam will come. Then maybe Imam Shafi'i will come. Imam Shafi'i will say, Ya Rasulullah, this is my book. Right? Please check my book. And Rasul will read to the book and say, okay, approved. Very good book. Well done. So this man over here, he did not write any book. He has no book to show Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But he was holding Imam Ghazali's book. He had Imam Ghazali's book with him. He was holding Imam Al-Ghazali's book, book on Aqidah, that means belief. So he said, I don't have a book, but I'm just going to bring Imam Ghazali's book lah. I'll bring Imam Ghazali's book to Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So he went through the crowd to Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and he opened up the book, but it's not his book, it's Imam Ghazali's book. He opened up the book and he began reading it. And he read it and read it and read it. And Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's face became brighter and brighter and brighter. And he was so happy with Imam Al-Ghazali's book. He was so happy. This book is amazing. And he said, where is Al-Ghazali? Where is Al-Ghazali? Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu called Imam Ghazali. Where is Al-Ghazali? Where is Al-Ghazali? And Imam Ghazali was right there. He was actually right there behind. Say, me, I'm here, Ya Rasulullah, I'm here, coming, labbaik, coming, Ya Rasulullah, coming. And Imam Ghazali came forward to Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I'm coming. He came forward to Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam kissed his forehead. MashaAllah. How many of you want Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to kiss your forehead? Were you like that? Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam kiss his forehead. Right? Kiss your forehead. Do you want that? Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam kiss your forehead. Oh, yes. All the great Imams were there. Imam Mahdi, I'm not so sure. Right? But Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam kissed Imam Ghazali's forehead. Wow, mashallah, right? You all want that, right? He kissed Imam Ghazali's forehead and he said that, and said Imam Ghazali, well done. 3 times he said, well done. You wrote it just right. It is exactly correct. Well done, Al-Ghazali. I'm so proud of you. Well done. How many of us want Nabi Muhammad to say it to us? Do you want Nabi Muhammad to say it to you on the day of judgment? And kiss your forehead and say to you, well done. I'm so proud of you. You were a good Muslim in the world. You listened to me and you followed me. Didn't follow some nonsense K-pop. No, but you followed Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Well done. You spend your Ramadan reading Quran. Well done. You did not play some nonsense games. Well done. And what you want that? Nabi Muhammad said to you? I also want lah. I want Nabi Muhammad said to me, Say, well done. You were teaching the children all the Quran stories. Well done. Or say to you, you were listening to Quran stories every single day. Well done. Right? Don't you want that? Nabi Muhammad is very happy with you. Yeah, I also want. Okay, Halil, what is your question? No, I'm going to ask first. Yeah, I'm going to put his hand up first. I'm going to go. Put his hand down pula. Okay, never mind. Okay, Khalil, what's your question?
Ustazah, Imam Ghazali stay in Rasulullah time or was in our time?
Imam Ghazali lived 500 years after Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Oh, so like he was in the late time, like before our time.
And then Imam Ghazali is 1,000 years before us.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's not in our time.
But how did Rasulullah know him?
Nabi Muhammad SAW knows everybody in his ummah. Because when we salawat to him, he knows us what? Right? Remember I told you all before? You salawat Nabi Muhammad SAW, he knows you by name. On Friday, the Khalil salawat, right? Khalil salawat. Then Nabi Muhammad SAW, oh, that is Khalil Garcia from Singapore. I know that boy. Later on day of judgment, Khalil will say, Ya Rasulullah. And then Nabi Muhammad SAW will say, hey Khalil, I know you. Last time you always salawat to me on Fridays, right? Correct or not? I say, yeah, I salawat until you know me. Yeah, I know all of you. Nabi Muhammad SAW knows. He knows who's in the ummah. Okay, let me ask Talha. What's your question?
So that was Habib Omar over there?
This story happened before Habib Umar was born. It's a story. The Imam in this story lived a long time ago. So a story before Habib Umar was born. Okay. Next question, Hannah.
Is this a dream?
Yes, it's a dream. He saw in a dream. Because the Imams were people who did not live in that zaman. They lived in another time. So it was all these people have passed away. They all have passed away.
So this is all the good imams together, is it?
Yes, correct. All the great Imams are presenting their books to Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You know what? This is why we should write good books, you know. Those of you here who like to write books, right? You write a good Islamic book, a good Muslim book. So
I have
at
another
least,
question.
yeah.
Is the guy who gives Imam Ghazali's book the guy who has the dream?
Yeah, the guy who had the dream, yes. He's the guy who had the dream.
So
He
he
had
thought
no
that
book
he
to
didn't have
show.
a book, so he just gave Imam
Yeah,
Ghazali.
he didn't have his own book. He never wrote a book. So inshallah, if you write a book, you can show Nabi Muhammad SAW, I wrote this book about your life. I wrote this book about your stories. I wrote this book about your words. You can tell Nabi Muhammad SAW what you wrote. And then he'll be very proud of you. Okay, let's. Aisha.
So did you dream about Nabi Muhammad Sallam or anything about his family?
Who?
You.
Me? Secret. Okay. Aisha Konitz.
Ustazah, when we dream about Nabi Muhammad, what does it mean? When we dream about something scary or good, does it mean something?
Then you must ask Hababa. Must ask Hababa or ask Habib. They can tell you what it means.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Nafisa and Sumaya. Nafisa, Sumaya. You got question or not? No question. Okay, then Hannah. Hannah got question or not? Or your hand is all just still up?
Yeah, I have one more question.
Yes.
Is the guy who is having a dream a good imam? Yes, right?
Yes, he was a good imam, but he just had no book to show. He never wrote a book.
Oh, he's one of the good imams that a lot of people go to, right?
Yeah, he's a good man. He's a good man. I forgot his name, but he's a popular imam, but I forgot his name already.
Is he still alive?
No, he passed away.
How many years ago?
I don't know, but he's a imam last time imam.
In your time?
No, not my time. I'm not so last time. Last time, long time, hundreds of years ago. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna continue the next story. Then I will answer some more questions. Okay. In the next story, let's clear this. Clear all drawings. The next story. Let's try the next story. Okay, let me just. Maya, you got question?
Yeah.
What's your question?
Can someone enter the Kaaba?
Yes, you can. You can go onto YouTube and you can search inside the Kaaba. You can see videos of inside the Kaaba. You can go in the Kaaba.
Then how are you so sure that it is fake or is it not fake?
No, it's not fake because they will show the video from outside the Kaaba and they go inside.
Is it inside the Kaaba? There's a lot of Islamic words.
In the Kaaba, it's just green. You go
What?
and search. It's just green. It's empty. The Kaaba is empty. There's nothing inside.
Oh, is it true that one time the angels will go inside the Kaaba and pray?
That one I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I've never heard that before.
Okay.
Okay, let me tell you one last story. Okay, so this story is about somebody in our time. True story. Okay, true story. Somebody in our time, and they had a dream. Dreams about Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this person, stories like this. Okay, this is her room, right? Her room. And she was relaxing in her room on her bed. What is she doing? She was relaxing in her room on her bed, listening to music. Astaghfirullahalazim. To nonsense songs. She was listening to nonsense songs, like music on her bed. Okay, she was like that, listening, la 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 la. Like, to nonsense songs on her bed. When, and the house is 2 floors, okay, it's 2 stories a house. So there's a staircase down here, okay. When she heard, she's in her dreams, okay. Okay, so she was listening to the song on her bed, and she fell asleep. See, she fell asleep. So while hearing her song, she fell asleep. Let me draw. She had earplugs on, and she fell asleep. While she was listening to music. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. So when she was asleep, she had a dream. She had a dream. Because the day before this, she was arguing with her mother. Her mother told her, stop listening to nonsense songs. Right? Stop listening to non-Islamic music. Stop it. Right? It's going to stop goodness from coming to you. You will not have goodness if you keep listening to nonsense songs. She was like, no lah, of course not. I will listen to my songs. I love my songs. I want to hear all my songs. Right? And the mother said, no, no, no. You know, you're going to miss out on good things if you keep listening to bad songs. These songs are not Islamic. They are not nasheeds. You shouldn't be doing that. And the girl said, no, I'm going to listen to my nonsense songs. I'm going to listen to my nonsense songs. So she was in her room and she fell asleep. In her sleep, she had a dream. In her dream, it's a true story, okay? She heard her mother from downstairs say to her, okay, let's call her, give her a name, okay? What should her name be? Who can tell me? Give me a name. What should her name be? Let's call her. True story. Let's call her. I don't think any of your names lah, because she has, the story is not a very good story. She's a Muslim. Maybe we call her okay lah, we call her Musika lah, okay, Musika, because she does the music, right? Musika sounds like some Japanese Japanese name. Musika, hurry, come down now. This is in her dreams, okay? In her dreams, she heard her mother call her, Musika, hurry, come down now. I come downstairs now. And she woke up in her dreams. And in her dreams, she opened her eyes. Still dreaming time, still dreaming. Not real life, still dreaming. Right? And she said, what? What's going on? What's going on? And the mother said, calm down. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is here. He came to visit us. He's here. He's right here in our living room. Calm down now. And she said, what? Nabi Muhammad sallallahu is here? Oh, let's go. I want to see him. So she threw off her, the whole thing erased, mashallah. She threw off her earpiece. She put on a hijab, cover the hair. Put on the hijab. She threw off her headset And she jumped off her bed and she ran because she wants to see Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But in front, near the stairs, is the toilet. Door to the toilet is in her dreams, okay? And as she was running out of her room to run down the stairs to see Nabi Muhammad SAW downstairs, on the toilet, there was a little boy. It's a dream, okay? It's so scared. There was a little boy. And this little boy, he was sitting on the toilet bowl. What is the boy doing? Sounds like a shaitan, right? He was sitting on top of a toilet bowl. Toilet bowl. Toilet bowl is here. His clothes on lah. He's not like undressed. His clothes are on. But the toilet bowl is closed. It's a closed toilet bowl. And he was sitting on the closed toilet bowl. What is he doing? And he was singing. He was singing nonsense songs, like K-pop songs. He was singing nonsense songs. So this girl, Musika, she jumped off her bed. Her mother said, come now. Nabi Sallallahu is in our house. Come and see him, come now. While she was running to the stairs to go downstairs, she noticed the boy. Oh, who is that? It's all in her dreams, okay? Who is that? Wow, he's singing a song. Wow. And she stood there listening to him. Oh no, she's distracted. The boy is singing the song so nicely. What a nice song. I like this song. And she forgot where she was supposed to go. She forgot. Then suddenly, the boy in her dream disappeared. The boy disappeared. Then she remembered, hey, I'm supposed to go downstairs. And she ran down. It's in her dreams, okay? She ran downstairs in her dreams. And when she reached downstairs, she said to her mother, where is Nabi Muhammad? Where is he? I thought you said he came today. And the mother said, yeah, he was here, but you took so long to come down. He left already. You missed him. He left already. And then the girl woke up. She woke up from her dreams and she learned her lessons, right? All these songs, they bring you far away from Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They bring you far from Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She woke up and she threw away all her nonsense songs. She threw everything away. And she began to listen to Quran and nasheed and slawat and zikir. MashaAllah, right? See? This is a true story. See? This little boy in the toilet was a jinn, okay, the shaitan. So all these songs, K-pop lah, nonsense lah, all these other songs, right? They are from shaitan. They're all from shaitan. Okay, who has a question? So many questions, yeah. Allah. Question, but let me ask Nafisa, okay? Nafisa, what's your question? Nafisa, what's your question? Huh?
Yeah.
You got a question or not, Nafisa? Okay, then I will ask Khadijah. What's your question?
Ustazah, why does she like music? Why does she like to hear music? Was that shaitan?
Yeah, that was shaitan. Correct, that was shaitan. There are people who like to hear nonsense songs, you know. That day I heard there was a lady from America that came to Singapore. She is very shameful the way she dressed. Right? Very, very shameful. But people will pay a few $100s to watch her sing. They'll pay, even up to $3,000 they pay to watch her sing. There are people who are like that. They love songs. Muslims shouldn't love all this kind of nonsense songs. Okay, they bring us away. Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, right? Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is somebody who prays to Shaitan. Do you all know that? Do you all know that Taylor Swift prays to Shaitan? Right? She believes that Shaitan is God. She's a Shaitan worshipper. Right? She prays to Shaitan. You all should never, ever, ever listen to these people. Ever. Because they will bring you to Shaitan. If you hear anybody in your family listen to the Swift, tell them cannot, because it's all full of shaitan. These kind of songs, okay, terrible. But some Muslims will go into a concert, Astaghfirullah Azim. Okay, Aisha, what's your question?
Ustazah, was it true that the toilet door was in front of staircase, or it's just in her dream?
No, her house had a toilet for the case. Her house was
Oh.
like, it was true. Okay, Hannah, what's your question?
What do you do if like there's this Muslim girl, for example, then she likes to listen to K-pop and you tell her to stop listening to K-pop, but she doesn't want to.
Tell her the story. Tell her this story.
And
Tell her.
send her the link to this video.
Yeah, tell them. Tell them. That is what happens when you watch a lot of songs. Okay, good question. Okay. Aisha Faisal.
Ustazah,
Yeah.
when the with my friend, when the girl come down, did she smell the Nabi Muhammad Sallam?
No, didn't get anything at all. Didn't even smell also. Nothing for her. Because she was distracted by songs. Didn't even smell, Kasihan, right? Everybody that also came to your house and you missed it. We feel so sad that he came to your house and you missed it. He came right to your house. You feel so sad, right? I'll be so upset. He was right there. And because I was so busy hearing songs, I did not see him. What a waste, right? What a waste. Okay, Khalid. Not Khalid, Khalid. Khalid. It's Khalid. Khalid.
Sorry. No, because my cousin go raise out the hair.
Oh, okay. Then Khalil.
Okay.
Ustazah, I saw on the newspaper and a lot of people talking about Taylor Swift and say she's a very terror singer and everybody love her and then she come to America.
Because Shaitan helped her to be so famous.
Yeah, I saw a lot of pictures of her and she's so thorough and never wear any baju and her face look like Shaitan face.
Yeah, Shaitan helped her to be popular, that's why. It's about all they pray to Shaitan. So we should never like them. Okay, Maya. Maya, you have a question, Maya?
Yes. So is there a time where the toilet is clean of shaitan? There's no shaitan except for Ramadan.
Yeah, other parts of the work, the month, right? The year, the Shaitan all let loose. Shaitan all let loose. Right, Ramadan, he is tied up. Shaitan is tied up in Ramadan.
But then, who tied up the Ramadan, or like what makes the shaitan not let loose for in Ramadan month?
Allah tie up the Shaitan. Allah is the one who ties him up, and they are actually kept in a jail in the sea. They're kept there in a jail in the sea.
So is that the shaitan might be let loose
Once
even in
Ramadan finish,
Ramadan?
once Ramadan finish, they're let loose.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
Okay. Okay, who else? Hannah. Why you mute yourself again? Okay, Khadijah.
Ustazah, if if a Muslim stays with a non-Muslim, and the non-Muslim likes to play a music something, then play an in like instrument not allowed, then what should the Muslim say to the non-Muslim? And also can we see the jailing?
You want to see Shaitan jail? Musa want to see Shaitan jail. Why you want to see Shaitan jail? Astaghfirullahalazim. Right. If you are living with non-Muslims, the first thing to do is to da'wah to them to become Muslims. You tell them about Nabi Muhammad SAW. Don't say anything about the music yet. Don't say anything yet. Just be kind and good to them. And you da'wah to them, tell them about Nabi Muhammad SAW, about the Quran, about Allah. First thing is you want them to believe in Islam first, right? Don't talk about anything yet. There was one time I was teaching some people, they all did not cover their aura. They were people who they don't pray and everything. So I just talked to them very, very gently about Nabi Muhammad SAW. After a while, they all began to pray. And sometimes you must be very gentle with people. Be very soft, very gentle. Okay. Okay, Hana and then Abdul Qadir. Okay, then we end. Okay. Hana first.
I have two quick questions. My first question is, how do they pray to Shaitan
Oh, Shaitan will appear in front of them.
so they can see him?
Yeah, and they'll pray to him. It's very scary. It's very scary.
Oh, so they know how he looks like, or he just comes in a different form?
I don't know. I'm not sure what they see, but I know that they see the Shaitan and they pray to the Shaitan.
So how are they still famous even during Ramadan when like Shaitan is tied up?
Because Shaitan made them famous first. Then he's tied up. It's like how people do bad things in Ramadan. So Shaitan trained them for 11 months. So when he's tied up, they continue. They continue in their bad things.
I see. Thank you.
So they don't need Shaitan. Like some people, they lie in Ramadan, what, right? Isn't that true? Some people, they still lie in Ramadan. There's no Shaitan around, but they're still lying. Because Shaitan trained them so well to lie. Right? Abdul Qadir, last question.
Ustazah,
Yes.
how can the jinn escape from the... Why can't the jinn escape from the bottle?
Because Allah's... Okay. The ones who lock jinns in bottles, right? Where you hear all these things from? This from me. Right. The one who lock jinns in bottle, they lock it with Quran verses. The awliya, they read Quran and they lock it. So the jinn cannot come out. And they lock with Quran. Okay, tamam. Okay, done. We'll stop there for today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.